looking, just plenty of time. Just amazing. But intercepted by Anzalone.
What? First and more for 10.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the Cinelinx UGF Madden NFL Classic. Tonight we're going to see the champion, Kingsman Michael Anthony Schaefer, take on everyone's favorite TV dad, Kerry Van Zant. In other action, we're going to see the battle of two heavyweights, as Brodenheim takes on Big Zach T, in what's sure to be a heavy-hitting affair. For this action, we're going down to the UGF Performance Center right now.
My front lawn, I know they're all thinking I'm so wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy.
All right, welcome everybody. This is round 2 of the Madden NFL Classic. Welcome everybody. This is Quad C. Normally you see me playing on the games, but today I'm going to be giving Matt a bit of a spell and instead going to be taking his place, as always, with the broadcast partner here today is Mr. Cody. How you doing, man?
Good, and yourself?
Doing well. I'm ready for some more Madden NFL Classic action, and we got a good one here today. It's going to be Brodenheim versus Zach T. And the interesting thing is that you had, in their previous games, you had Zach T, who didn't have to do a whole lot. So he's coming into this game relatively unknown as he beat Unholy Gregory James 35-0.
Without a doubt. 35-0. That's whew, hard to come.
That's a whipping. And I mean, and you saw he actually stopped playing after a little while. It could have been a lot worse. Meanwhile, Brodenheim versus LA, the score doesn't indicate how close the game was, 30-14, but LA actually gave him a run for his money. It wasn't until the second half that Brodenheim actually really came on strong. And here we go, it's the kickoff, and it's going to be Brodenheim kicking off to Zach. Fozzie Whitaker is going to be taking it back. I said Forrest Whitaker, I thought it was the actor for a second.
A bit of a division matchup. This is going to be interesting.
It is, and I'm wondering, because I don't know if I've ever seen Zach play with a running quarterback, is he going to utilize Cam Newton's strengths and buy a little bit more time outside the pocket, let his receivers get open?
Well, you have to, especially with Cam Newton, his ability to move in and out the pocket, keep the plays alive, keep the drive going down. It'll be interesting to watch.
It will also be interesting to see if that Saints defense that has been lauded as one of the best in the league this year, which is amazing, is going to be able to stop as well. Just keep up with those wide receivers. And already Devin Funches with his first catch of the game, and we are going no huddle.
Simple little stop route, like it, easy, moving the ball, 2nd and 2.
Meanwhile, we've got Brodenheim sitting in the nickel formation. He's going to want to stop any single run he can with this. And he's already moving outside the pocket, and he just throws it away.
Good decision. He had it for a moment, but then Cam Jordan, he recovered.
3rd and 2. 3 minutes left in the first. This is only 4-minute quarters, everybody. So it's going to be a little bit fast and furious, especially if we're going to go that no-huddle offense. But it's 3rd and 2nd right now. Is this going to be a run play?
It'll be interesting to see play action with the last one.
3rd and 2nd. You're right. 3rd and 2nd. All right. Oh, it's a screen pass. Oh, but it could not get to the line. Jonathan Stewart loses a yard on that play. It is 4th and 3, and we are already punting the ball in this game.
And there he is again, Cameron Jordan making the play for the Saints.
All right. Now, one thing is that Zach's had a little bit of problem with kicking. Will he have another problem with this one? And no, he got it off. But it's a rather short kick.
He's going to take a favorable bounce. It is. All the way back to 7?
Yeah, about a 7-yard line. Good job, partner.
All right.
Yeah, that was a nice Carolina bounce. And now we see the Saints offense getting onto that field.
Was it number one? Number one in the league this year?
It was amazing. I know that was the number 1 run team with two running backs that led the league. 2,000-yard rushers this year.
Alvin Kamara, that's something to watch.
All right. And he's starting with a run to Mark Ingram, and Mark Ingram trucking what looks to be Star Latulele.
Had to earn that 5.
Yes, he did. And 2nd and 5, under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Where are we going to go now? As we already see that Alvin Kamara is coming into the game.
That's what makes Drew Brees so difficult. Now he has a run game to kind of carry him through, so we'll see what happens.
2nd and 5. Making some adjustments to the line. Snap the ball.
Action.
Ooh.
Check down.
Goes to the fullback. He is lucky he did not fumble that ball.
Good night.
Shaq Thompson came in and crushed Zach Line. But 3-yard gain, and we're at 3rd and 2 again.
Same situation. Let's see what happens.
Will we see another punt in this game already?
He made the smart decision by checking it down, but we'll see where he goes now. Coming in the shotgun.
Let's see if he actually runs the ball. Or if he's going to do something.
No,
he's not. Oh, good. Oh, but he couldn't
short.
get there. He couldn't
4th
get
and
there.
1. Oh, wow.
He decided to check it down to Mark Ingram. Could not get to the line. 4th and 1. And we are punting again. This is going to be a defensive battle.
Back-to-back punts. Wow.
Thomas Morstead aiming it. And this is going to be a decent punt. Kalen Clay has to go back a little bit.
Uh-oh. Definitely returnable.
It is. Oh, but the juke move did not fool anybody.
Actually, I think it slowed him down.
It did actually. You're right. He probably could have stiff-armed the guy that was coming right at him. At least buy him a little bit, a couple more yards.
Cam Newton, second possession, second drive. Let's see what he does.
That's right. Looking. He's got the fullback in there. Oh, read option.
There he is again.
Cameron Jordan was not fooled by that. 2nd tackle for loss in this game. 2nd and 12. Where will he go now? Is he going to maintain the run, or is this going to be the perfect time to throw the ball?
He's got to open up with the passing game. Right now, the run's doing nothing.
That lauded New Orleans defense is coming through strong for Brodenheim right now, he is in nickel right now.
No back. See what he does.
And he drops it. Trying to catch him off guard with that vertical play.
Person, I don't know. He plays receiver and all supposed to catch the ball, but you got to go to the sure receiver of Greg Olsen right there, tight end.
That's where I thought he was going. I thought he was going to go underneath, but Brodenheim, he filled up the box to where it was just too congested down the middle.
Here we go, 3rd and 12, no back set again.
Yeah, we're empty, but he did bring in Christian McCaffrey, so I wonder if he's going to come into play right here. Oh, no, what was that? Burson again screwing things up for Zach T, and it is 4th and 13. We're going to see another punt.
Cam might as well should have ran that one.
Or maybe we won't, and we are not. This is a ballsy play. Zach T in it to win it.
Win or go home. Here we go, 4th and 13. What is he going to do?
Well, I believe it's an obvious passing situation here. He could catch him off guard with a run, but I cannot imagine that.
Never know.
Oh, Brodenheim, he is covering that middle play.
Cam keeping it alive.
And it's sacked.
Wow.
Ooh, Cameron Jordan.
Mama, there goes that man.
Now we are in the red zone, our first trip this game so far with 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Wow. This could be Brodenheim's chance to put some points on the board.
And his own field.
That was a very questionable situation. I think it's one that he's going to be thinking about for a while.
Here we go. Drew Brees drops back, and
touchdown! Now,
Josh Hill.
Little insider trading here. Brodenheim loves his tight ends, so that was no surprise to see if you are a guy who has followed Brodenheim's Madden career like I have. So already down the field. Oh, he didn't have to do much. First play right there, 7-0. And Brodenheim is up on Zach T. The first time Zach T has been losing in the Madden NFL Classic. How can he rebound?
We'll see what he does here.
Definitely returnable. Man, he is. That just seems so slow though, like a slow returner. Like I'm a guy who likes a quick little scat back to be that return.
speed. Can't be cautious with those.
Oh. And hey, look, we're playing competitive mode, so you're not going to see any injuries. So, yeah, you know, might as well. Put Burson in there. Let's see if Burson does anything good. All right, now Zach T comes out again with negative 15 total yards in this game so far. That is just abysmal.
It's got to make something happen.
Greg Olson goes in motion. Couple more plays at the line. It is a run play. Jonathan Stewart not getting any room to run.
I don't think he knew where he was going.
He didn't. He was everywhere he looked. There was a guy coming for his face. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. This was at least a positive of 1 yard.
As far as these past 3 drives, I mean, a little worrisome, yeah, but again, it is only 7-0 and still in the first quarter, so there's plenty of time left.
It is, and you know, just in these short games too, these defensive battles, you got to keep up with the run game, so that way, you know, it's like a little boxing match, you know, a little dink and dunk there, here and there. But that was not productive at all. 3rd and 11, a loss of 2 yards on that play.
He had a little bit more if he didn't run into his own lineman, but I mean, getting him a draw with the counter, I mean, definitely a good play. But here we go, 3rd and 11, under center, drops back.
Obvious passing situation,
and
goes outside. Perfect play to the fullback, Arma.
Nice. That's how we end the first.
That was a pretty exciting first quarter.
It was good.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting game right here. Brodenheim at the start of the 2nd quarter is up 7-0, but Zach T is driving just a little bit. He had 1 first down, so that is improvement.
That was the first down of Cam Newton right here. So let's see what happens here.
Oh, runs outside. Ooh. Oh, he got stuck. Just that one little graphic just held him back, but it was a gain of 4 yards.
Can't get away from the run game, right? They're still pushing through. It's good to see.
2nd and 6. Beginning of the 2nd quarter, we're at the 48-yard line of Carolina. Zach T really needs to put some points on the board here.
Oh, he's still definitely not in necessarily panic mode, but still, he's driving the ball. 2nd and 6. We'll see what happens here.
You know he'll feel comfortable if he does.
Oh.
All right.
Drops back.
Passing play.
Easy.
And Cam Newton. Oh, I thought he was going to run, but his foot was outside.
That's what happens.
Oh, my goodness.
Definitely had the room for the first. I don't know why he didn't take it.
Greg Olson has to be sick to his stomach right now. Putting his foot out of bounds and then just dropping that ball.
First down was in reach. Just kind of keep going.
3rd and 6. Will Zach actually run with Cam Newton? It looks like Brodenheim's trying to brace for it right here as he's in the pistol formation.
Play action.
Looking just plenty of time. Just amazing. But intercepted by Anzalone.
Watched it the
whole
way.
Back? Will he run back? No. Little shoelace tackle.
He baited him the whole way. What a play. Good
interception. Brodenheim, so far the first half of round 2 has been his game.
I told you at the beginning, got to start using Cam's legs. They could have had the first, and then now with that there, had a lot of time.
And it's safe to say when it was 2nd and 6 and he rolled out, he should have just kept on running with Cam Newton. Now, here we go. Drew Brees back in the pocket. Alvin Kamara gets his first carry of the day, and it only gains 2 yards. 2nd and 8. 3 minutes left in the 2nd. Brodenheim up by 7 points. It's not a big lead.
It's not a big one, no.
But still, he has to feel pretty good as he's already rolling in Carolina's field.
He's got to stop him here. Even giving 3, it still pushes it away. He's got to stop him.
Back to the ground game we go, and just
perfect
play.
To 10,
outside
5,
run.
Touchdown.
And Alvin Kamara gets the touchdown on what was just the perfect play to call. Just amazing blocking right there. Up 13-0, pending the extra point.
That's rookie of the year right there.
That is, absolutely. 14-0. Alvin Kamara, the man who can do it all, gets that touchdown. A 45-yard touchdown right after he only had a 2-yard gain. Just simply amazing, that kid. And we have the kickoff. Will Lutz is kicking it off. Back to Fozzie Whitaker. And he's taking it out.
Gotta make something happen.
Blocking's but Anzalone, man who picked him off.
At least he got back to the 25.
He did, so it's essentially a no game.
Now we're down for a little bit of a different story now. Now it's 14-0. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Let's see what Cam does.
This has to be where Cam Newton starts passing the ball. I mean, you have to start thinking that. I mean, I know that it's still early, but it's... There we go, play action pass. Trying to throw it to Greg Olsen, but 48, Von Bell was there to make the stop.
Forced that one. They're just hoping to make a play on that one, but no dice. Seems everyone was covered on that one too.
Definitely were. Brodenheim was not fooled, and you look at that replay right there. Von Bell could have come away with another interception for his team.
Here we go. Go back, bring the house.
Oh, perfect play. Now it's a first down. Jonathan Stewart gets hit out of bounds. Just look at those abysmal stats for Cam Newton. 5 of 10, 40 yards passing, and an interception.
He's got to turn it around. That was a nice check down. Get out to the flat, first down, keep the drive alive. Here we go, right before the 2-minute warning. Let's see what happens.
Empty set. Gun formation. Oh, he is not sure who to throw to. Is he going to throw? No, he just runs with the ball.
That's where we go. 2-minute warning.
2nd and 9. 2-minute warning in this game. Brodenheim is up 14-0 as we are almost to halftime.
You got to get some breathing room. 14-0. He's got to score on this drive.
You know he'll feel a lot better if he goes into the second half with at least a score. Attitude coming from the player right now. Zach T is not happy. Empty set. Oh, and he's playing verticals. He's trying to go, and he gets the first down and more.
There you go.
Oh, it gets to the 37-yard line. Amazing play by Cam Newton right there, just to shrug off those tackles.
6'6", 250. It's not going to be easy bringing him down with one person.
Clock is moving.
Show him the Superman.
Clock is moving right now as we go back to the empty set.
I don't see McCaffrey.
Nope, McCaffrey is not in there. He's going with Jonathan Stewart right now.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he had him.
Oh, Burson makes a positive play. Gain of 7 yards.
Burson beat him on that out route. Could have had some more, but here we go.
Going into a no-huddle situation right here. 2nd and 3. Some motion on the line.
Oh.
And, but Cam Newton misses.
Wow.
You can't, Zach had the perfect play called up, and Cam Newton just shat the bed. You can't say anything else. Like, he messed up.
Unbelievable. Here we go. 3rd and 3. He's got to come away with some points here. You got to at least keep the ball moving, get that first, and see what happens. 3 timeouts.
Still a minute left on the clock. He's got plenty of time left. Great play by Cameron Jordan with, what was that, 4th tackle for loss now?
I believe it is 4th. And there he is again, just making the play on defense.
Now Zach T is going to go for it here. 4th and 11 in New Orleans territory.
This, compared to the last time going on 4th down, it's a little bit of a smarter decision, but take the 3, get some points on the board. But 4th and 11, he's got to feel confident about it.
Well, clearly the problem here is that Zach T is not confident in his kicking game. So he is just going to roll the dice, see what he can get.
There it is.
He is
there
running.
It is. Oh! Get you some! Get you some!
Cam,
unveil the symbol. Unveil the symbol.
Superman has arrived at Bank of America Stadium.
We go. Clock's ticking.
We are almost under 30 seconds left. Cam Newton buying some time, and he's just going to run the ball out of bounds.
Smart decision. Smart. 31 seconds left. 3 timeouts. 2nd and 8. Take what you can get.
We are almost to the red zone. This could be where Zach T narrows that gap.
He needs to. Especially going into the second half. Oh, this is a big drive. This is a big drive. Under center.
Greg Olsen in motion. And here comes
Play
Cam.
action.
Oh,
Drops
just
back.
completely
There he
negates the
goes.
play
There he
action.
goes. Money.
Oh, Devin funches all day to the
Clock ticking.
4-yard line, calls the timeout. Perfect play. We are
Excellent.
4 yards away. What do you do in this situation, Cody?
The situation here with Cam, you gotta expect the run, but you can't. You have to be disciplined. That's first and foremost on defense. You have to be disciplined because Cam can. He's a special guy. He can throw it. He can run it. It's interesting to see what happens here. On 4 yards away, got a narrow gap somewhere.
Red zone formation. We're in the red zone right now, and we got a nickel formation right here, and already running the ball. Oh,
Jonathan Stewart
deep
touchdown!
falls into the end zone. We were waiting for the touchdown graphic to show up, but instead we just saw points, and that is enough for us. 14-6. Zach gets on the board, and hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. And it's
he hit his kicker! Ran into the kicker! He gets another opportunity.
Oh, Brodenheim could have gone into the half with an 8-point lead, but he hits the kicker, and now we get another attempt at the PAT.
Here we go.
All right, can Zach get it this time? He's a little bit closer now.
And he still misses it!
Oh my goodness! He cannot time that! Oh my goodness. That has to be a sigh of relief for Brodenheim right now.
Makes you think what happened to the analog stick.
Yeah. Kind of makes you miss it, doesn't it?
Here we go. 19 seconds left. Drew Brees 2 timeouts. We'll see where he gets on the kickoff return. And it could be.
Ooh, yeah, that's the guy you want to do a kick return for you.
28 seconds left. We'll see what happens. 2 timeouts.
We'll see if he even attempts it, because I mean, it looks though like it. The thing is, Brodenheim's gonna have the ball after half. So what's even?
Smart?
Yeah, there's no point in him even having it. As we have an update of receiving an invitation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Damn it, Kevin Drake.
Oh, and all right. That's a good formation where he's in the 3-man deep right now.
It's man. It's man. People are open.
Oh, Coleman right there. 10 seconds. Calling the timeout. He's going to try this again. And Zach T, I mean, all he can do right now is prevent defense.
Right, at this point here, I mean, but 10 seconds left. If he gets a good chunk of yardage, we'll see what happens. Maybe he can heave one before the half, or like I said, knock one in with Will Lutz. I mean, they're right there.
Are we going to see a Minnesota, New Orleans situation here?
Oh, wow.
One of the most incredible plays. We could see something similar in the Madden
5
NFL
seconds.
Classic right here. Oh, but that is not happening.
He's not going away. Call
He
the
is
timeout.
not giving up right
He
here.
wants the last play. Anything can happen.
He is not going to go for the Hail Mary.
One mistake.
But still, Zach is just preventing anything from happening with 3 seconds left in this half. And he doesn't want to take any chances, but he's trying to buy time. Brodenheim, and it is intercepted!
Wow. Jackpot. Uh-oh. This could be big.
Oh, no.
Wow. Came out of nowhere.
Ted Ginn not letting Zach go all the way back with the pick six. But hey, you know, it's no harm, no foul, because Brodenheim is getting the ball back.
He's still up 14-6, and we'll see what happens now. Maybe with this one here, he takes a little bit more time, takes some more time off the clock, and anything's possible.
Oh, that was a good play by Zach T right there to stop his players and form a bit of a wall to where Ted Ginn had nowhere to go.
Spin move didn't work.
Spin move did not work. What will Brodenheim do? Is he going to play a little bit more conservative? Would you play a little bit more conservative here?
I would. I absolutely would. You have Mark Ingram. And then, of course, the change of pace back in Kamara. I mean, there they are there. So we'll see what happens.
Both of them on the field right now. He is not. He is already going to go into a screenplay. Mark Ingram gets stopped by the Luke Kuechly.
That could have been big if he just would have read his blocks. Be patient.
It is amazing to see the stats that Drew Brees is putting on right now, because he is not, I mean, statistically not having a great game, but yet you look at the score, it's 14-6, and you have to give the credit to that defense.
You do. And then, like I said, the first scoring drive, one play down. And Kamara with a 45-yard run. That goes off big.
Yep, and he tried to run it up the middle with Mark Ingram. Only a gain of a couple right here as Captain Munnerlyn makes the stop. And we are at 3rd and 3.
It's the game of the 3rd and shorts.
It is. They are both trying to run the ball, and it's admirable.
You can't get away from it. You cannot get away from it.
No, I mean, and you have to actually commend what Zach's been doing, just consistently sticking with the run, because it's gonna eventually form into something.
You saw what Kamara did. There we go.
And Brodenheim goes.
Stops
Is he gonna
him.
make it?
Stops him. Luke Kuechly with the
4th
stop.
and 1. Luke Kuechly read that play as if it was his own.
He's coming off the blocks. All he had to do was go straight. He
All
could
he
have
had
had the
to.
first.
Yep. He instead tried to do a spin move right there, and Luke Kuechly was waiting with his arms wide open. And we have another punt right here.
You would think this next drive we could see some Christian McCaffrey going, change of pace. Jonathan Stewart's more the bruiser.
It could be, especially if he wants to throw the ball a little bit more to try and catch up to what Brodenheim's doing.
Speed kills.
Now, hey, the good thing is, though, the main issue that Zach's been dealing with is the kicking game.
He went right. Why?
Oh my goodness, all the way back to the 9. Either Zach's showing off or he could not find any room to run as he goes back to make a switch on the depth chart.
Little plot twist, as I said, speed kills, and there was no speed whatsoever on that. He had the angle, and I guess he thought he could beat him.
And speaking of speed, right there, he's putting in Christian McCaffrey because
that
is the speedier back.
That's what I want to see. Let's see how this changes this offense.
And this is going to help too because it's going to put Brodenheim on his toes a little bit because he doesn't know, is this going to be a passing situation? Because McCaffrey's a great receiving back.
Yes, he is. There we go.
Oh my goodness!
There goes that man.
Oh
Cameron
my
Jordan.
goodness! Woo! It was an option play that went horribly, horribly wrong.
Wow.
Zach T is now down 2 scores to Brodenheim. 21-6 off an incredible. I don't even know if you can call that a fumble. That has to be a pick six.
That was a pick 6.
Oh my goodness.
Snag it right out of the air.
Zach thought he had him, and Cameron Jordan said, "Not in my house," and took it all the way
Not
back.
up in here.
Fozzie Whitaker going outside and could not juke. Ooh, that looked like that could have been a penalty right there.
A little mustard on it. He was still in bounds. Either get in or get out.
Yeah, helmet to helmet. This isn't college rules, though. All right.
Targeting.
Yeah, no targeting penalties here. Oh, my. I don't think Zach's going to go back to that option play anytime soon. I wouldn't.
It will definitely. It's going to take an effect, but we'll see how he responds right here on this drive.
He's a bunch formation on the left.
Play action.
And he goes short with Shepard. Ooh, misses.
He had 2 options over there.
Was that Marcus Williams? No, it was not. It was not Marcus Williams. We can go ahead and say that. Okay. History happens. You have to talk about it. And now we have Brodenheim in the nickel formation. Wants to make sure he stops anything that Christian McCaffrey could do. But we have a screen
What
play.
a play call.
Christian
Play call.
McCaffrey. Ooh! But a gain of 5 yards. That is still needed.
Makes that first down a little bit more easier. Now we got a 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 with under 1:40 to go. This Zach has to score. He has to
keep
make
it
some
alive.
positive plays
There we
here.
are in the gun. Trips to the left.
Still the nickel
Make an
formation by
adjustment.
Brodenheim.
Okay.
He does not want to give up the big play on the run.
There goes McCaffrey out.
Already out.
Lines up as a receiver.
Trying to make a couple more adjustments. Brodenheim not sure about his defense right now. And just wide open, Greg Olsen.
The sure
and he
hands.
almost went out of bounds there at the
sure
41-yard line.
Everything's starting to climb now. Starting to build that confidence a bit more.
He is in New Orleans territory. Zach T is moving the ball, trying to make it to where the CAROLINAs are.
Greg Olson's first catch of the game came in the second half. Came up big.
Ron Rivera looking on at his team. Can literally do nothing because you cannot control the coach.
Another screen.
Another screen.
Nice.
Hey, if you're going to use
Nice.
Christian McCaffrey, this is where you got to do it.
Oh, what a move.
25-yard line. A fantastic play that really just caught off Brodenheim off guard.
Going back to back-to-back plays, you're going to throw people off because you don't expect it. But that screen pass, that's what McCaffrey brings to the table.
3 wide receivers on the left. McCaffrey right next to Cam Newton going short, but Zach is throwing to the tight end, Greg Olson, to get to the 6-yard line. Marcus Lattimore could not stop him right there.
Makes you wonder, what was this the first time?
Maybe, partner, he had to really get warmed up here.
Here we go again. Six to the left.
We are in the red zone. Under 10 seconds
got
left
him
to
with the
go.
play action.
And
There he is.
Greg Olson with the touchdown. Now, do you go for 2 here?
Oh, I think it's a no-brainer.
Zach answers that question.
He did what he needed to do right before the third quarter ended, going into the fourth, only down the touchdown. Well, yeah. You have to see that. We'll see.
Brodenheim trying to figure out what's the best play here. 2-point conversion. This could really mean the future of this game right here, whether or not Zach could make this.
Absolutely.
Oh, strange play with that bunch. But McCaffrey drops it!
Wow.
Oh, heartbreaking moment for Zach.
Still not out of it, though. Still not out of
He
it.
is
It's going to
not.
be close.
It's a 9-point game right here. He still needs 2 scores to at least win this game. It's going to be a nail-biter, folks. Stay tuned. As Ted Ginn refuses to run back. But just pick that up. Yeah, then he's going to run.
He went out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
He came back. Oh, they marked him at the 1.
This could be that. This 2-point safety could be the 2-point conversion that Zach actually needed.
He came out of the end zone, back in. They marked him at the 1. Wow.
What a mistake by Brodenheim.
Wow. That could be the momentum swing right here. Right before the fourth quarter.
You gotta
What
think.
does he do?
Oh, timeout. He's got to think about this one for a second. Brodenheim doesn't want to make another mistake here. He has this game in hand, and he muffs it as bad as he did. That was just insanity. Okay, so you got to think, partner. It's going to be an all-out blitz here. You got to think
get
that.
out.
So he's going to bring... Oh, this is interesting. He's got Mark Ingram as the fullback and Alvin Kamara in the backfield, too. And he's going to give it to fullback.
He gets some breathing room right as we enter the third. He gets some breathing room.
Good play. And we are in the 4. Draw up the 4s, everybody. We have made it. This is the final quarter of this game. And what has been a good one so far.
Up and down, roller coaster ride, indeed.
But Zach, if another mistake happens, again, we've seen mistakes happen so far on this drive. This could be another moment where Zach could potentially get a safety.
Here we go. 2nd and 6. What does he do?
Zach line in as the fullback, Alvin Kamara as the back. Snap the ball. Kamara gets it. Ooh, nice juke to the left. Bought him some space.
3 carries for 56 yards. You got to give him the ball.
You gotta give him the ball, but at the same time, Brodenheim hasn't had the ball offensively a lot in this game.
Well, now here you got 2 scores. You got a good call.
We're at under 4 minutes, so we're at 3:37 and counting. No fullback. Is this going to be another run play? Alvin Kamara in the backfield. He's checking out all of his players, trying to see where they are. You've got the lot of Carolina Panthers in the box trying to stop that run. But Peppers gets Drew Brees, and again we are in that spot where it could be a safety.
Wow, here we go, 2nd and 18.
Zach has to be just savoring this, hoping, praying that another mistake happens, that he can get to Drew Brees in the end zone. On 1st down, trying to catch him off guard. He thought he had the space. But Julius Peppers, the veteran, the future Hall of Famer, gets to the other future Hall of Famer in Drew Brees.
No doubt, future Hall of Famer. Does he make another play? Here we go. Shotgun.
Zach T coming in as the D tackle, switching between D tackle and Julius Peppers. He's gonna want to get there. Oh,
There,
the Giggling! Puts it back to the
He needs to score. He needs to score.
Oh my!
What a game! Mama, there goes that man.
2-yard line with 2 minutes 34 seconds to give to McCaffrey as he tries to go outside, but Cameron Jordan was hanging there, waiting. My goodness.
They're having a game out there.
If MVP trophies were given today, Cameron Jordan would be walking home with another trophy.
Here we go. Shotgun.
10 seconds left to the 2-minute warning. Zach T.
Did this before?
Empty formation. Gives it to McCaffrey.
Score!
No,
they
the
marked them at
1-yard
the
line.
one.
And that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Wow.
My.
3rd and goal at the 1. What do you do?
You got to try and run the ball. I would say you run the ball right up the middle, either that or a drag if you really think that's going to work. But at the same time, you got to think that Brodenheim is going to try to cover anything down the middle and try to just stop anything with that defensive line.
Here we go.
Oh,
And he came up short.
Oh my
No.
goodness. That was the worst
The
quarterback
QB.
sneak I've ever seen Cam Newton do.
He's got to go for it.
He has to. I mean, you're at the 1-yard line. You're not really that... You're not confident in your kicking game. This is the moment where you just...
Time's an enemy right now.
Yes, it is. And it's still moving. Minute 40 seconds to go. It's still a 2-score game. No matter if he gets the 2-point conversion or not.
Here we go. This is the game.
Empty set. Making a few adjustments. Snaps the
There
ball,
he is.
goes to McCaffrey, touchdown.
Nice.
Put 6 on the board. We have a 3-point game.
What a play call. That was a good adjustment. Hasn't been working, but where he needed it the most.
And here we go. We're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Not like it's not going to help a lot, but even if he loses it, he still has a shot to at least tie this game up.
If he would have just made that one field goal, he goes in. If he gets the ball that next drive, kick the 3 to win.
Oh, that would be the field goal of his career. And
Oh,
Greg Olsen
gets it. He gets it.
Ooh, you got to look at those heels right there.
You want to talk about MVP? This man showed up big in the second half.
Yes, he has, especially after a horrible first part where you had that terrible mistake and already kicking
Did he go out of
right.
bounds?
He has no accuracy, but
no.
it's fine. It'll be okay. You got Brodenheim not going to go for that ball. He does not want to make any more mistakes in this game. It's
3
just
timeouts.
a 1-point game.
3 timeouts.
Oh my!
Here we go.
And you got to expect that Brodenheim's going to run the ball here, just hand it off to Kamara, your most productive back, and just try to run off as much clock as possible. Oh, as Ingram is in.
Here we go.
Snap to, this
It's
is
a
going to be a
toss.
toss
It's a
play,
toss.
and they
There-
sniffed it
there's
out
Peppers.
from the beginning.
Pepper's first time out. He lost the yard. 2nd and 11.
This is you got to expect another run play, but hey, you got a wily veteran in Brodenheim who might, feel like he needs to get a little crafty here.
We'll see what happens. I mean, we all saw the Minnesota game.
We all did. This is very true. I watched it several times, including with the Titanic soundtrack to it.
Even that much better.
Oh, and he is going to throw the ball.
He's got the check. Wide open.
Wide open, Michael Thomas. That is going to be it.
6 for 8. 66 yards.
Zach T still calls the timeout, but that doesn't seem like it's going to do much. This could be Brodenheim moving on to the semifinals to play, the winner of the Kingsman versus KVZ.
That really hurt. That cover 2 with the fade around on the side. Cornerback doesn't travel with them all the way, so that safety really needed to be there. He's going to leave right here. Just
Obvious run play, but you got Mark Ingram as the
Fullback.
fullback dive, first down, and that is going to be it. But Zach not willing to give up, just going to put in every single timeout he can, just try to get something out of this. I mean, we've seen
one fumble changes it.
But it looks like he's going into victory formation. Nope, he is actually going to run.
One fumble.
This is goal line defense.
Fumble can do it.
Stops him right there, and Zach T cannot stop the clock at all. What an amazing game, though. Like, you got to give it to Zach T for sticking with it. He was
by 3 scores.
3 scores. It was 21-6 going into half. So you gotta commend him for coming back, scoring at 14 points, and making this into a game.
Wow.
And just gonna run down the clock, just bleeding it, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Brodenheim moves on to the semifinals and will meet the winner of Kingsman versus UGF's favorite dad, KVZ.
Wow.
And Brodenheim kicks Zach T right out of the tournament, 21-20. What a true classic bout between two heavyweights. Now, we're going to our main event as the Kingsman, Michael Anthony Schaefer, your Cinelinx UGF champion, goes on to take on everyone's favorite TV dad, Kerry Van Zant.
Never happened to predictability. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
Okay, here we go. Round 2 match for the Cinelinx UGF champion, Michael Anthony Schaefer, and everyone's favorite TV dad, Kerry Van Zant.
I don't know Kerry Van Zant.
He is everyone's favorite TV dad, though. Like, whenever you watched him on TV, you thought to yourself, I'd like him to be my dad. All right, so here we go.
Okay.
Michael Anthony Schaefer II is going to be the Houston Texans, my home team. And Kerry Van Zant, if you remember from round 1, is sticking with the Kansas City Chiefs with the Texas helmet. So really, they're more the Dallas Texans.
Right.
Quad C bringing you the commentary along with my broadcast partner, Mr. Goldblum Trophy. So it's been a very amazing second round so far, and as we are gearing up for the semifinal round, we have this match that we know is going to be an instant classic, as we have Michael Anthony Schaefer, the Kingsman, the man who dropped a 50 burger on Frankie Fisher, is going to play KVZ, the man that actually has the audacity to have the Full House theme song as his theme song, is going to be his opponent. And he also beat Teddy in the first round in what was an explosive, hilarious, and amazing match. Saw that he called his shots a couple times where he would look at Teddy and be like, hey, this is about to be a touchdown. And sure enough, it would be a touchdown.
Was it that bad? I wasn't in the room at that time.
Yes,
I think I was too busy being pissed off about losing from the first round.
Yeah, so, that is exactly what happened. It was a fantastic game. So now we have what should be an incredible matchup as these two heavy hitters start putting their optimal lineup together. So let me ask you a question. We've got Kerry Van Zant, who likes to use the 5-wide technique, versus an offense that the Kingsman uses that is basically like exotic run-based. So who do you think has the advantage in this one, partner?
I'm going to go with Schaefer. There's just something about that boy. I like him.
You know what? He always called himself the gamer main eventer, and if he plays well today, he could see himself in the main event of this entire tournament on February 2nd for the Super Bowl, as DeAndre Hopkins gets the ball first away from Darrelle Revis. He burned Darrelle Revis last time he played against him, and he gets all the way to the end zone on the first play of the game. 15 seconds in, we got ourselves a nuke, a DeAndre, a 77-yard touchdown.
What the hell just happened?
That was insane. Wow. As now we get a 7-point lead by Michael Anthony Schaefer. 7-0 in this game. Oh wow! Look at him. He does a little wink to the camera.
You see,
wow.
You know the thing about Michael Anthony Schaefer, the Kingsman, the man. There are games that he may not be able to play, but he will get that game and he will play it to death until he gets it.
This is the same man who did not own a Nintendo Switch. He did not own Mario Kart 8, but he bought both just so that way he could be ready for the UGF Mario Kart tournament. That was absolutely incredible. That him and we ended up.
That was a determination.
That was yeah. And he ended up making it to the finals, only to lose to me. And now KVZ is going to get the ball, and he's going to go into a gun formation with Kareem Hunt on his left, and he's going to hand the ball up to Kareem Hunt for not much of a gain. It actually is no gain, and KVZ is going to have to go back to the drawing board with that play. Going right back to that gun formation. Going to have Kareem Hunt on the left, Travis Kelce on the right. Surprising that he's not going to go to his 5-wide technique just yet. He's got Tyreek Hill down the middle and sacked! Sacked by Kevin Johnson, the former first-round pick out of Wake Forest.
TV Dad is not doing very well, is he?
No, he is not, but hopefully he's hoping he can teach a lesson to his young son here in the Kingsman with this 5-wide technique that he patented so well. He's making a couple of adjustments. He likes to bring Tyreek Hill in on that slant. Nope, but he's going to bring him farther away, and it gets Kemp. Kemp gets into the conversation with a gain of 20 yards and a first down for KVZ. Back to that 5-wide set. Gonna have Travis Kelce in on the inside, playing more of that slot formation with Tyreek Hill opposite of him. You gotta watch for these slants. That's one thing that KVZ loves to use as the Kingsman brings in his corners for a press formation. Oh, but he leaves coverage and already intercepted by Marcus Gilchrist. Could he go back? Could he go back? And he is to the 10. A pick six in round 2. Look at him as he shows off the title. KVZ already down 2 scores in this game.
There is a reason why the Kingsman has that belt.
Look at it. 14-0. He's not going to miss the extra point this time. He gets on the board. Look, that's incredible. Back-to-back games by the Kingsman has been the exact same thing. The first game, he had a 70-yard touchdown on his first play. Same thing here. In the second game, his second score was a defensive touchdown. Same thing here. We've got a pattern, folks, as the Kingsman is riding high with just 2 minutes into this first quarter.
But now, okay, since he's repeating a pattern from his first game, are we going to get the same score from his first game?
Oh, hopefully KVZ is going to make this more of a game than that. As he goes right back into that 5-wide set, which means that the Kingsman has to go into a quarter formation, actually one of my favorite formations to use. Alex Smith gets the ball in the gun, throws it short to Tyreek Hill. Oh, a couple of good nifty moves by the speedster. Gets all the way to the 46-yard line when we hit the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. 5 wide, gonna stick to it. Hey, one of the themes of this tournament has been, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it's not broke just yet. He's going right back to it. 5 wide. Kelce going across, almost intercepted by Benardrick McKinney, number 55, the linebacker. Trying to adjust.
And if the ball doesn't get intercepted, you get another play.
This is true. Thank you, Rob Madden. 2nd and 10, 143, starting at the 46-yard line. 5 wide formation, making a couple adjustments at the line. Doesn't like what he sees, which looks like it is a zone formation by the Kingsman. Tries to go the in and out with Tyreek Hill. Gets the ball, and we have ourselves enough for a first down. So far, Tyreek Hill has been the difference maker on this drive. 2 catches for 33 yards. KVZ going back to that formation that he loves so much. What's the Kingsman going to do here? Can he stop the momentum like he has so well before as KVZ switches things up? Gonna go deep. No, but sacked by Bernardrick McKinney. Just a loss of 7 yards as the clock is moving in this first quarter. KVZ knows. He knows that he wasn't able to get away from the rush. And he's now going to start from the 49-yard line after that horrible, horrible sack. And now going to go short, but dropped by Tyreek Hill. And you look at the frustration on TV's favorite dad. And normally that means he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
He's going to have to make up some heavy, some long distance field range here.
3rd and a mile as he gets enough room. It's intercepted by the other safety, Andre Hall, I should say. Trying to do that nifty spoon move, but can only get back to the 43-yard line. Disastrous for TV's favorite dad, or everybody's favorite dad, as he looks at his nails and tries to figure out the best colloquialism to teach his son. Kingsman starting at the 43-yard line, gets into that I formation that we saw that he loved so much when he was playing against Frankie Fisher. Runs to the outside. Lamar Miller, good run of 2 yards. Positive run by the Kingsman. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. 33 seconds to go in this first quarter. And so far, we've already had 2 interceptions and 2 scores by the Kingsman.
That's a beast.
Deshaun Watson makes an adjustment. Fullback goes outside. Lamar Miller gets the ball.
He cuts it around him.
2-yard gain. Not much.
Not much at all.
Not like it was against Frankie Fisher where he was getting about 10 yards a gain. Instead of this one, he is getting pretty minimal yards with the run game so far. But it's still early as hold up those 2s. We got the deuce going. It is the second quarter of this game.
So where we going? What do we want to do, guys?
So far, Schaefer getting into the gun. Not a formation we see too often from him. 3rd and 6, though. Needs to get a pass play going to get the first down, but he has enough to run. He says, "Oh, but it's fumbled! It's fumbled! Oh! I didn't even see who hit him. That was a phantom punch. Let's see this real quick. As we see them pick their plays, he runs. Who hits him? Oh, this, I think his own guy did.
Yeah, I'm thinking he bumped into his own guy. And
yep, just right there, he loses it as Braxton Miller, I believe it was actually Ellington, hits that ball out. And now life is here for KVZ as he runs the ball with, but not a good play. Uncertainty. You cannot have that uncertainty whenever you're running the ball.
It's like, nope, can't go through there. Oh, guys over here, gonna go through there.
2nd and 9. 3:44 on the clock. Surprising that the clock's not moving right now. But there it is, right there. KVZ going up to the line. Going into that weak formation. Oh, but he's not going to run the ball. And he's sacked by Reeder, the D tackle, the normal D tackle. But in this 4-3 formation, Schaefer has put him in on the outside. Not a normal spot for him. 3rd and 15, 3rd and a mile as KVZ relies on that old trusty, that 5 wide. And meanwhile, Schaefer going to go with the quarter formation. And just look at how quiet these two competitors are right now as Travis Kelce gets the ball and Schaefer not convinced that that was a great play by KVZ.
You okay there, buddy?
Having a bit of a stroke there, partner. 3 minutes rolling in this game right now. 8 passes by KVZ. The run has been nowhere for everyone's favorite dad. Here we go. Making an adjustment at the line. Gets ready. Throws the ball, but drops because could not make the contested catch. Is Tyreek Hill.
I thought he pulled that ball out of his hands.
You did? It might have.
For a second there.
You've got the better eyes. I'm the one that has to wear glasses.
Oh, I wear glasses too.
Oh, I don't ever see them, so I don't believe you. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in this first half. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line of Houston. Alex Smith gets the ball. Squares open. Wilson gets a good chunk of those yards. 31-yard line's the stop. 3rd and 3. Just 3 yards to go for the first down. But he's not going to go for the run. Instead, he's going to go for that 5-wide system that so far has worked pretty decently against the Kingsmen when Kingsman has not been sacking or intercepting him. And here we go, going with the slant, but Kelce wide open, and there it is! The second best tight end in the game gets the first touchdown of the Chiefs. Now we go with the extra point. And does he miss it? Does he miss it? Is he going to get it in? And just barely. Okay, 7-14. We got ourselves a game.
Kerry fans finally answered.
The gap is closing there, partner. Yep. The gap's closing. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left in this half. And we have the kickoff. Just listen to that silence, everybody. Both of these competitors so focused. They want to be the one to move on to the semifinal round and then have a shot at the finale and the Goldblum Trophy.
Why is it a Goldblum Trophy?
Because everyone loves Jeff Goldblum. Here we go. Going into the I formation. Strange, we've got 2 tight ends on the outside. Lamar Miller cannot get there. It's going to be no gain. 2nd and 10 as we're going to hit the 2-minute warning before any play is called. And that's why the Kingsman's just resigned to just let it go. Not too worried about calling his play here. Now, at the start of the 2-minute warning, pressure on for the Kingsman. Despite the fact that he's got to score, he's got the lead, the pressure's on to score by the end of this first half to have a sizable lead going into the half. What do you think he's got to do here, partner?
Pass the ball and not let the other guy get it.
That's a good point there as Bruce Ellington snatches the ball away from Derek Johnson.
Absolutely no huddle.
No, God, definitely going with no huddle. 7-yard gain, 3rd and 3. Clock rolling. Bruce Ellington's open again, and that's going to be enough for the first down. Minute 39, going right back to that no huddle. Doesn't need to use any timeouts just yet. Doesn't feel that pressure. Just instead wants to get the ball out quick. Going with the verticals formation. Was not good and almost intercepted by Steven Nelson, the former standout out of Oregon State. Going into that gun formation, which seems like a foreign place for the Kingsmen after everything we've seen. Knowing how good he is with that run game, he's going to rely on the pass with just 1:27 left to go in this half, and his effort in his campaign to get more points on the board. But Deshaun Watson almost looked like he was going to go. And Bruce Ellington snatches that ball. Wow! You're right, Kingsman. Normally that would be overthrown. But Bruce Ellington with the diving catch. If he made more plays like that, maybe he would still be with the 49ers. As Deshaun Watson rolls out, and he's going to run this ball out of bounds to the 14-yard line. 2 carries for 25 yards.
Gets that first down and stops the clock.
For the Houston Texans' real-life hopes at the Super Bowl. 1:01 left to go in this second quarter. at the 14-yard line. The Kingsmen within striking distance as we go to the screen pass to Miller, trucking the guy with the stiff arm, gets to the 2-yard line. Timeout by KVZ. He wants enough time on the clock to maybe answer the score right here. Schaefer trying to figure out which is the best play. Is it going to be run or pass? Run or pass? We're going to see a run or a play action pass here.
We're going to see a run.
Brings in the fullback. Makes a couple adjustments. Hands the ball off. But 91 is there to make the stop. Not a good run day by the Kingsmen today.
No, not at all.
So far,
I think he's still going to go to run. If it's just that second and goal, he's going to keep going with the run.
Second and goal with, at the 4-yard line. KVZ's not stopping the clock. Why not? Why not just hand it off again, see what you can get? But that front 7 has been dominant today as Darrell Rivas comes in from the outside to make the stop. 3rd and goal. KVZ uses his second timeout. Wants to leave that last one for maybe a last-second field goal in the first half. 27 seconds left to go. We're at the 4-yard line right here as we're going into the empty set, which is, again, another foreign formation. We haven't seen it yet out of the Kingsmen, but Kingsmen feeling pressured to get this touchdown right here. Ball snapped, throw it, and Lamar Miller with the touchdown.
Kind of saw that one coming in.
Contested catch, too many people there, but don't worry, Lamar Miller's still going to come down with it. As he goes for the extra point, is he going to get it here? Kingsman doesn't want to admit that he might not, but he does.
He gets
21-7. 24 seconds left in this first half. KVZ has to do something here to stay in it, to make sure that lead isn't as daunting in the second half. DeAnthony Thomas takes the ball out, gets to about the 23-yard line, and that is where KVZ, everyone's favorite TV dad, is going to start his drive. Going right back to that 5 wide. Only thing Schaefer can do is go into that quarter play, try to stay with him. Because at any point in time, this formation could strike and score. And that's what he wants to avoid. Oh, but almost sacked. Gets the ball off just in time. That offensive line has been rubbish for Kansas City today. Making a couple of substitutions here, bringing in Jadeveon Clowney instead of DJ Reader. That's not going to be good for that left tackle who's had a rough day so far. Back in that 5 wide as Kingsman brings over Benarja McKinney to hang out next to Kelsey. Oh, and almost sacked again. Rolling to the left has been problematic for KVZ this entire game. 3rd and 10. 15 seconds left to go to get all the way down the field from the 23-yard line. KVZ taking the snap. Throws the ball, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. And that, he dropped it. Excuse me. I really thought he caught that ball.
Yeah, I did too.
4th and 10, going to punt that ball away. I thought he was just going to take this over to the second half. But afraid not. He's got to punt the ball away. Give the Kingsmen one last shot with this punt return to possibly make it a 21-point game. Colquitt punts the ball. Ellington waiting with open arms. Gets the ball. Has blockers ahead of him. But he decides to do his go around.
What is he doing?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Worked.
He's getting it! He's getting it! It worked! The 10! The 5! Touchdown! If you are not giving the Kingsmen a standing ovation after that, there is something wrong with you! Wow!
Did you see the look the Kingsman gave him once he scored that touchdown? Like, this is my house.
Give him the keys to the Cinelinx UGF Performance Center. It is his house. Oh my goodness. KVZ, Kerry Van Zant, has to start this second half down 21 points after that spectacular punt return that should never have happened. And you saw a little bit of dirty dancing right there as Tyreek Hill was being carried by, I can only believe, Patrick Swayze.
Because nobody keeps baby in the corner.
Absolutely not. 5 seconds in, and we got a dirty dancing reference to this
I
half.
still can't believe that touchdown.
That was incredible. Simply incredible. It's just remarkable how good the Kingsman is at this game, as it looks like we've got a dime formation by the Kingsman, but that's going to be enough for Tyreek Hill. The speed, he turned on the Jets to get to the 45-yard line on a quick slant by Alex Smith. Going right back to that 5 wide. Going to stay in the nickel is the Kingsman. Maybe just not too worried, getting a little lackadaisical as the safeties come down. And Tyreek Hill just eating him up right now for the first down. Going right back to it. Doesn't want him to get out of that nickel defense, because as long as he's there, that's just going to be extra yards. But no, he is sacked for the second time by the former D-tackle from Clemson, DJ Reader.
I mean, he just kind of moved his man into him. He didn't really tackle him. He just kind of was in the wrong place.
You know what's unfortunate is that Eric Fisher is the left tackle, and he used to be a first-round pick. He is not showing that he was worthy of that selection in this game. As KVZ takes the snap, going to throw it down the middle, and Tyreek Hill makes that catch for just a pretty modest gain. 3rd and long, 3rd and 11, 35-yard line, 2:47 left to go in this third quarter. Clock's rolling. KVZ's got to answer here to really have a shot at making this semifinals. Alex Smith.
I don't know if he's even got a shot right now.
Throws the ball to Wilson, the other wide receiver on the left, not named Hill. And he gets enough for the first down with an 11-yard gain. 18 passes, 2 runs by everyone's favorite TV dad. Making a couple of adjustments here at the line. He's going to throw it down the middle, and Albert Wilson's going to just take it in for the touchdown.
Good one. I like that.
Woo! This is now a 2-score game as he attempts the field goal. 28 to now
like it's gonna be good.
14. I didn't want to say the 4 too much.
Just made it in there.
2:09 in this third quarter, and we already have a combined score of 42 points. One of the biggest scoring, or highest scoring games we've had in UGF so far between two competitors. Bruce Ellington's going to take the ball out. And not going to get it too far, just to gain a 2 if he had taken a knee in the end zone. All right. Going to go back to that run formation. Maybe try to bleed the clock a little bit, not want to give KVZ too much of a shot to tie up this game. Miller's going to take it out. Oh, with the speed. Best run of the day by the Kingsman.
I've seen that.
Best run of the day. Best run of the day.
Okay, the day.
Because he hasn't had very good runs so far.
Okay.
And here we go. Going right back to it. Oh, but see, there you go. Right back to those old ways. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it done. 59. Reading it. Setting the edge. And stopping Lamar Miller. And we're going to see a Deontay Foreman appearance. 2,000-yard rusher out of Texas. The rookie comes into the game for the first time. And perhaps this is where Kingsman's going to open up his run game as he goes right back to it. Deontay Foreman, not as fast, but he got a gain of 8. Better than anything that Lamar Miller has been able to do so far in this game. And we're at 3rd and 2, which means no reason to get into any sort of gun formation. You stick with what you got. I formation. Deshaun Watson snaps the ball. Deontay Foreman gets the first down, and we are into Kansas City territory at a gain of 6 yards. Think we're gonna get another score here?
48 seconds. I think we might. We just might get one.
We'll see here in a second. Let's see if he changes up his scheme at all. If he's going to keep running to the left, that's where he likes to run it to. Nope, he's going to run it down the middle, but into the waiting arms of Jones. That was not going anywhere.
I think the score has been stopped.
2nd and 10, 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter, and not a single pass thrown. Deontay Foreman shrugs a couple tackles, but it's still not going to be enough, just a gain of 2 yards, and that's going to be enough to hold up the 1, 2, 3, 4s and take us into the final quarter of this game. Down 2 scores. KVZ needs to make a stop here at 3rd and 8. Can he do it? Can he make this into a 1-score game with a stop right here? We'll have to see.
KVZ seems to be picking up some steam right now, but it was the first minute of the game where Schaefer got that breakout start.
He did.
And I don't know if Kerry can make that up.
And he incomplete pass, just the break that KVZ needed. And that's going to be a punt for the Kingsmen. But you're right, partner. He started off at a breakneck speed with the 77-yard touchdown by DeAndre Hopkins, followed up by an amazing pick 6. So it's and then don't forget, at half we have the incredible and improbable punt return for a touchdown that Kerry cannot emulate with that punt return, as he starts from the 17-yard line with 3:50 left to go in this game. Here we go. It's going to be, he's not going to be in the 5 wide. Instead, he's going to go into a gun formation, still be in the gun, but the gun formation is going to have 3 wideouts and not all 5. And he's still going to have Kareem Hunt in the backfield, which is a little surprising because Kareem Hunt hasn't been much of a factor in this game so far.
Not at all.
And he hands the ball to Kareem Hunt, hoping to catch the Kingsman off guard, but you look at it, 3 carries for 3 yards. Not good.
Hunt remains nothing in this game.
Not effective at all. But now he goes right back to that 5 wide, or empty tray formation at this point, hoping to maybe get something, maybe be a little less predictable for the Kingsmen to make, to get another score on this game. Kareem Hunt in the backfield, standing left to Alex Smith. Alex Smith gets the ball at the gun, throws the ball downfield to Wilson. That's going to be enough for a first down, and we're going to go into no huddle. Defense has been flipped. This might be exactly what Kerry needs. He brings in Kelsey. Kelsey gets a good slant to the 50-yard line, and we have another first down. Under 3 minutes left to go in this game. Not no huddle anymore. Calling plays now as Kingsman switches it up. Going to try to go with a different formation, try to make a stop right here to make sure he secures a win. 50-yard line, 1st and 10. 2:43 rolling. Kareem Hunt to the left, Alex Smith. Albert Wilson to the left. Ball goes to Kareem Hunt to the right in the slot. And that's another first down as we now once again get into a no huddle situation. Ball is about to be snapped, making a couple of adjustments. Ball snap now. Alex Smith throwing it downfield, throwing it down the middle, and Travis Kelsey, first down.
Looks like Kerry has found his momentum here.
Kerry's in a good rhythm right now, and he does not want to stop. He needs to keep this going to get to that end zone to maybe have a chance. Throws it to Albert Wilson. Not a first down, though. The first not first down of this drive after that play. 2nd and 3, 2-minute warning now as we start from the 20-yard line. Kerry going to switch it up now. Going to get back into his 5 wide formation. He's in the red zone, hoping that this is going to be enough to shorten that lead that strongly that the Kingsman has had throughout this game. Ball snaps. Throwing it close, throwing it short down to Hill. Gets to the 12-yard line, enough for a first down again. But we're going to go into no huddle as we're back into the 5 wide. Meanwhile, Kingsman is in a nickel formation, which is perfect, and he gets in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Kemp. Touchdown. We get a receiving touchdown for the first time by Kemp. Only his second catch in this game as Harrison Butker right down the middle. Mr. Automatic gets the extra point to make this game 28-21. Kingsman up by 7. 142 left to go in this game, and it's anybody's game right now.
Yep, Nick, he's kicking it off. Now, the only way he can win this is if he intercepts the ball.
Intercepts the ball, or he could also stop him because he does have 3 timeouts. So if he stops him 3 times, gets the 3 and out, we could be all right. KVZ could be able to get the ball back and with enough time to tie up the game. But you look at the KVZ stance. He feels good now. He's got that energy flowing. Before, he was leaning on the couch. He was lounging. Now he's up. He's ready.
He's got to pay attention.
He's got to pay attention. As 2 tight ends on the left, he's going to run it with Deontay Foreman, and that's green grass. Gets the juke, but a first down. Stopped at the 37-yard line.
And the guys are lining up again.
Going right back to it. Same play. This is not good for KVZ. He needs to make a stop, but an outside run, and that is it. That's all she wrote. Deontay Foreman's not going to get caught here. He's going to take it all the way to the end zone, and he slides in, feeling good. And that just looked like that shades of his days as a Texas Longhorn with a 63-yard touchdown. That is going to be the game sealer, folks.
Pretty much.
The
that's the nail in the coffin.
The Kingsman going up by 14 points with that big, long run. He finally got it going. And he is going to move on off the back of Deontay Foreman to the semi-final round in the first ever, the inaugural Madden NFL Classic, as Tyreek Hill takes out the ball to the 27-yard line, and Kerry at this point just wants to get the ball into the end zone for pride. Still salty about that part?
Still salty. All these days later.
Hey, it's okay. It's all right. You at least got redemption because you got to see the man who beat you get knocked out.
Yeah, I saw him get destroyed.
There you go.
Crushed.
Back into the 5-wide formation. Kerry making a couple of adjustments, wants to get down the field as quick as possible, still has all 3 timeouts. It's not improbable that he could maybe make a statement here, but it's a fumble, but he found a way to fall right back on top of it, going into a no huddle. Kind of strange that he doesn't want to use all of his timeouts just yet, but he's not going to. Going right back to those slants, gets it to Tyreek Hill, and that's going to be a gain of 8. Right now, Alex Smith, 20 for 28, 292 yards, and Tyreek Hill breaks the 100-yard mark in this game. Albert Wilson gets open on the pick play.
Ooh, ran right into him.
29-yard line, and there's the timeout. 30 seconds left at this point. There's not going to be much time left for you to actually tie up this game, so might as well use them. Back in the 5 wide, Alex Smith. Making directions in the gun. Doesn't like what he sees. Snaps the ball. Gets it to Albert Wilson. And gets it to the 15-yard line. Time still flowing. And he decides to call the timeout, realizing that he had a couple more left if he wanted to score here. Here we go. Now starting at the 15, 1st and 10. 23 seconds left to go in this game. 14 points down. He's going to throw it to Alfred Wilson. Almost. Now to the 3-yard line. It's enough for the first down. KVZ trying to run back to the line as quick as possible to throw possibly another touchdown here. And he does.
And he does.
He gets it to Travis Kelce. the younger of the Kelseys, with 6 seconds left to go in this game. And, you know, the score is within 7, but that doesn't tell you how lopsided this game has been so far. I mean, it hasn't been a blowout, but Kingsman had a firm control of this game from the get-go.
Yeah, from the very beginning.
But now Kingsman, with just 6 seconds left, is now about to move on. After possibly getting this onside kick back, is going to move on to the semifinal round and face, or with the chance of getting to the finals and getting his hand. Oh, but he gets it! Oh, he gets it! Oh, excuse me, folks. Excuse me. He got the onside kick. Look at the smile on Kerry's face. With 6 seconds, he's got one play.
He can only make one play.
Look at this. Schaefer starting to feel resigned that we're going to go to the oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I can't talk. That we're going to go to overtime, but nope, that's not going to happen right there.
That's not going to happen.
2
no way.
seconds left. I was signing this whole game off. I was done. I was about to say, Matt, back to you, but that's not going to happen now. 2 seconds left to go. Whew. Heart's racing. Heart's racing. Call your doctors, folks.
Here's the final play of this game, folks.
Kingsman in the 3-man deep. Gonna line up with Kelsey. Gonna throw it downfield. And it's intercepted! Corey Moore with the interception, and that will do it. That's the game, and that will be how the Kingsman moves on after a very good sportsmanship, very good handshake, and that is the end of the game. That's the finale, and that they are going to move on, or Kingsman will move on to the semifinal round. Amazing game, amazing
great
finish.
Great game by Kerry. Yeah, wonderful finish. I don't know what else to say. He played a good game.
I'm going to go back home and just keep on watching that punt return over and over and over again. Wow, goodness gracious, guys. Tell us what you think about that by tweeting us at Cinelinx UGF. Matt, back to you in the studio.
And that, folks, is going to lead us into the semifinal round as the Kingsman Michael Anthony Schaefer ousts Kerry Van Zant 35-28 and moves on to take on Brodenheim in the next episode of the Cinelinx UGF Madden NFL Classic. See you then.